everybody, welcome back to how to make a website for free, my course. Now we're continuing on to chapter 3. If you haven't watched the first video already, go check it out right now because you'll really need it. Chapter 3, setting up your site. This chapter tells you how we can set up our website and host it using our tool, Internet Information Services or IIS on Windows. Remember about how we can install IIS. I'll show you again just in case if you skipped a little bit or you just probably forgot since you are new to this thing. We'll go back to one side on chapter 1 that shows you how to install it. It's a flashback. To download IIS, you must go to Control Panel on Windows, go to Programs and Features, depending on what Windows version do you have, Vista through 11. Go to Install Optional Features, or what do you call it? I always forget. Or it's also called Turn Windows Features On or Off. Install both Internet Information Services and Internet Information Services Web Core. So make sure we do that. Here, I'm going to show you my list here. This is what you need to check out. You need to read it, then leave it up here. You don't need Windows Subsystem for Linux unless you're running a Linux-based DNS server, which may be Unbound, or want to try another web server. You can, but that's advanced for us for now. After installed, please restore your computer. We did this last time, and after that, search for this app. You search for Internet Information Services. Print the taskbar so that way we can have it. So here we are. Now wait, before you do that, after opening IIS, click on the drop down that's labeled your device name, which is here. You click on the one with the server icon. Right click on it and click on Add Website. Right here. So in this case, I got a list of domains here we can use. In this case, we're going to use it's gtdemo.io. It's gtdemo.io. And you need to set the physical path. Oh wait, my bad. Yeah, set it to your domain. Do not worry about the application pool since it will automatically get the same name as your site name. If you want to see that for a little. Now, I'd like you to type in this location because we're going to use it later. If you don't, then we're going to get a little behind and you'll have some trouble. But you'll be good at it later and you can set other locations. After physical path and binding, use HTTP first. Do not use HTTPS yet. my bad. As this will be called going ahead and it will cause your site to get 500 errors or 4 free errors. You just leave it like that, except you just set the hostname to its gtdemo.io. Like it says in the next slides. So, yep. Alright, now press OK to continue. Now, before we get to chapter 4, we need to put some content in our site. So, I got a pack right here. There we go. Cheap. It's called Fake Website because I want to try one of my projects on it. There we go. Copy. Oh, wait. We only need to have the contents in it. Yeah. So copy the contents of the folder. netpub www.root. Then right click, paste. And press continue and do this for all current items if you don't want to be annoyed by this error. There we go. Now, chapter 4. Set up the domain and hosted poetry. This chapter tells you how to set up your domain through Unbound and hosted poetry by doing port forwarding. Check your port IP by going to this site. Now, since I'm not going to review my port IP, I'm going to pause this video, give it to y'all. Now, I know my port IP now. It's 172.66.1.8.6.1.1.1. This is a fake port IP, so you can't access it. I mean, just for sandbox purposes. Setting up the domain, we'll definitely use Unbound to make our domain, or you can call it hostname, to get it working. So open Notepad as administrator. Gonna do that right now. And add this file. C program files, unbound service.config. So if we go here, open, just type in the path, program files, and oh yeah, I hope we don't get permission errors, so I hope we don't, because Windows can block you sometimes, even if you run as administrator. Set up the domain, service.config, under the word server at the very bottom of the file, add this. And we can do that right away. So if you look here, use local zone. In this case, I'm gonna use the domain as gtdemo.io. Transparent, because transparent always works. Local data. We just need to have this here. Your domain and your port IP. So it's gtdemo.io. Yeah, that's right. What's my port IP again? It's towards my number. 172.66.186.111. 172.66.186.111. Here we go. There it is, and we need to use the control port. We need to set that up. Control port 8953. Now I'd like to remove these so that way they'll work. They'll actually work. Remove this comment. This is good. This is very good. Alright. Now first setting up, after adding those, click save, and then open command prompt as administrator. Run these commands in the next slide. So we need to save it first. That's beautiful. Beautiful config. So again, this is what you need to put in. Add your domain instead of its gtdemo.ios. So I'll wait. Okay, so I'm gonna minimize that for now. Run as administrator. Yes. So run these commands, which is cd c program files unbound. You don't need to add the quotation marks. If you want to, then go ahead. Unbound control reload. Wait for it to restart. Hold on, wait. Let me get this real quick. So I had a problem here. I'm sorry for y'all, but we're actually not done yet, so. Lucky us that we had it minimized, so we needed that, so. Server, remote control. Look, it's literally the same, isn't it? I don't know, just. I'll get it real quick. Okay, we finally fixed the error, but it's a Windows prompt the whole entire time, of course, so you need to copy this block here instead. So you need to have as many allowed IP addresses as you want. You should always put your port IP address, and you should add this block too, and your domain thing that we just added, and you need to put in your listen IP address. I recommend you use 127.0.0.1, so that way no one else can access it. And there we go. Now I run unbound control reload. Hold on real quick. Sorry, y'all. Since I'm using a stupid virtual machine, have to use my home IP. It does also really suck sometimes. It does suck. What the heck is happening? Okay, so I finally got it. I finally got it. I've been messing with it for like 20 minutes now. But anyways, had to use AI, by the way. Just dumb. Now it's working again. At least. Now, run the DNS service. Oh yeah, by the way, you need to check this config. You need to check. Okay. Check this out. Amazing. Beautiful. Run the DNS service. Have to run the last command. If it says that it is active, you are good to go and ready to go to the next steps. If not, make sure you go over this chapter again. I really hate Windows sometimes. To agree. And the host name to IIS. Go to your site. Go to bindings. If you want to be only accessed on your hostname, then add the first binding and type in your domain that you set on the hostname field, and put your port IP in your IP address field too, and restore your website. So I'm just gonna type this in. Just need to restart that. Yep. So we need to do that. You go to here. Yes. Yes, reset. Wait. Hosting the poetry will access our router web doing the port forwarding. Putting these details are in the next slide. So we already did that. So hosting the poetry. After that, go to Windows Defender with Advanced Security and add these TCP ports to inbound rules. So we need to go there. These ports. They're all going to be TCP. So 84.3, 88. Done. Now, we're going to test it now. Are you ready? Oh wait, first off, we're forgetting something. We need to set our DNS server to ours so that way it'll actually work. So, let's see. Shoot. Oh, go to here. I don't know, let me figure this out. So, you go to ncpa.cpl, then press OK. This will open. Go to your network adapter, go to IPv4, type in this in, with your port IP address as primary. Now, we go to our website, which is our domain. And there we go. Our website is officially working. So chapter 5, allow and block lists. This chapter tells you how to make your site accessible and opening some ports to get working for the public to see. Remember how I allowed the ports in chapter 4 of the last slide. So we know that. So all we need to do is just go to bindings, now site, go to add, go to just set your IP address, whatever IP you want to set it, and set your custom port, and set the rest up. And you gotta restart the website again. Now, if we go to gtdemo.io port 8080, there we go, it's working. So, this is it for today. Fortunately, I had an unlucky day in this video. And also, if you noticed any differences from the first video, from the first video to here, I had to reinstall Windows because an update made a boot loop, so it's still a Windows environment, so goodbye.